Hello y'all, my name is Frodo. I hope you're all having a good day. Today we're going to continue on and we're going to play the Desert Mystery. So that sounds like a real cool name. So we're just going to change the characters. I've done 2 episodes with Peach and 2 episodes with Daisy. So and I'm going to try and alternate between these three. Hopefully, by this episode or the next, we finish this world so we can continue on the other 2 worlds so I can finish the series. The series is fun, but I still want to play other games. I want to have other videos prepared on my channel. Yeah, so let's go with the yellow toad. Yep, yellow toad. Okay, yellow toad looks nice. So these are like mirages. And so yeah, let's hop on in these levels. Okay. So this is like quicksand. Can we grab that? Oh, yes, we can. Let's pull. Pull. Yes. What's this item? The drill. Okay, we got the drill again. Forgot how to use it. Okay, just up or down. Up or down. Oh no, we can pull on this. I was gonna go try and go down. So let's see. Ooh. Ooh, that's nothing. So they're nothing actually. Let's see. Can we pull? Oh, I don't think we can break this one. Oop. I wonder if we can. Let me try. No, I think we can't break it. Ooh, there we go. The cap item is a good choice for this one. I forgot to choose it, but anyway, still, if I can't go underneath, can I hit? Yes, I can hit the head, but or at least the hat. That isn't the head. That's the head I hit. But let's see. Ooh, this could be nothing. Things like that. So come on, let's see what's. Oops. I wish they had the block hat where in Super Mario 3D World and 3D Land, I don't remember if it's in none of the games, this probably is, I'm just forgetting. Oh, probably like in, I saw that golden pipe and I thought New Super Mario Bros. 2. Oop. And so I kind of hope that, I wish that they would bring back when you jump on so many blocks that, on a brown block so many times that you get, what is it called? you you're you get like the block. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm about to say. um so you basically have, I don't know why I can't think about it now. Okay, so when you, what are these blocks called? Those breakable blocks. If you hit the breakable block a bunch of times and still get coins, then you transform into the blockhead because you wear the block. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to watch the Super Mario 3D World series that I'm gonna have on my channel, or you could watch somebody else's gameplay, like Zach Scott's gameplay of Super Mario 3D World, or New Super Mario Bros, or Super Mario 3D Land, or New Super Mario Bros 2. I've been seeing more of his episodes, and I remember one thing that Zach Scott Games has done. And I think I don't mean that he's being insincere. I really do believe that he's being sincere. But I wonder if he ever took, I'm sorry, that's my notifications from my phone. You can tell that that's the sound. On iTunes you can buy how you want, like custom ringtones, but in a recent iOS 17 update they allowed you to use ringtones that you purchase from iTunes. Excuse me. And use them as your sounds for notifications. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'll try my best to clear it out in the audio. But what I've seen in Zach Scott's games videos has been, again, I don't mean it sincere, but I really am curious as if he's ever taken like a business class or something like that, because it feels like something that a business major would say. And so it's basically, he thanks his audience by saying, hey, okay, no, it's the first video. So imagine if he does the first video of a series, it could be like Super Mario Wonder, where he talks about maybe a game related to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It could be New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, right? And so he says, what is up guys, Zach Scott here. Today I'm going to be playing New Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And so far, Super Mario Bros. Games have been doing very well in my series. In fact, in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, a game that I played over 2 years ago, it has gotten this amount of views and this amount of likes. I'm thankful for that, and I would be very grateful if we could reach even a fraction or a portion of that in this series. It is amazing the support you guys have shown on my channel. Thank you for all the channel memberships and things like that. And again, I think he's being sincere, but can you imagine, not can you imagine, I just don't see too many YouTubers thanking the audience in that way. For example, it's like, sometimes YouTubers say, oh, this was my most popular series, thank you guys. But rarely when they start a new series. But Saxcots does start a lot of series, so it makes sense in a way. So what I'm saying is, like, can you imagine bringing up your analytics of your channel? That's a unique, but it's also a great way. Like I really do appreciate that he gives the numbers and things like that. It shows that he's happy with the viewership. It shows that Blue Tailed Ghost. It shows that he enjoys that people are watching his videos. It shows that he's appreciative, you know, things like that. It shows that he does look at his trends and things like that. And I will kind of want to show analytics for my channel in a way, but I kind of think, like, for example, his videos, at least what I've seen, are family friendly. Like the ones that are based on ESRB ratings, like E and E10, his videos are family friendly. Like Super Mario Bros. One that is family friendly, unless he's playing like maybe a more T or M rated game, definitely an M rated game. His videos are slightly less family friendly, but I understand why. It's because those games are, you know, rated that high of, you know, what's it called? Those games are rated that way because they're meant for a more mature audience, so I think he tends to do it for more mature audience compared to the new Super Mario Bros. Series, which, in my opinion, they're family friendly, or other Nintendo games. With exception for maybe if he ever plays in the Famicom Club, I think that one won't be as family friendly as other ones. Although it hasn't come out yet, so I can't say whether how Saxcott's approach for those videos will be. I just think that they are very cool, very interesting. Ooh, so we get to play the level backwards. That's fun. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's a very interesting and a very cool approach how he thinks his audience, and I think he's being sincere. But it kind of, in a way, kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you ever heard of investor earnings calls from like a company like Apple. I listen to sometimes the investing earnings calls of companies like Apple. You gotta be careful. Oh no. You're welcome. Let's see, can we go? There we go. So in the investor earnings call, for example, Apple says, we've done so much better in these videos, and not these videos, Apple makes like commercials and things like that. And have you seen Apple at Work videos? Those are really cool ones. Like the recent one where I think it's the first time they've showed off Apple at Work with the Apple Vision Pro and other Apple devices like that. At least with the Apple Vision Pro, it's the first time they do that. But it's like they always are saying, hey, we're gonna sell more or less of this. We're gonna since we did this, since we maybe like in the M1, I can't remember if they expected when they put like the M series chip in the iPads, if they expected more or less sales of the iPad. But it's like they always put an optimism from where the numbers are. For example, if because of, I don't remember if this is true, but if because of, excuse me, sorry, I burped. If because of if the Apple Silicon transition on the Mac, they saw greater numbers, they would say, hey, the Mac is very strong. The Mac has been going up in sales even before the M series, and we expect it to go even higher because of the M series. Blooms of the desert skies, wordly that. And so it's like Zack Scott in a way I feel like is doing that, like, hey, we've done this, and because we've done this, I trust that we'll do good in this, or like he at least hopes that he'll do good in that. Um, so I kind of think, has he ever been like, is he like a business major or something like that? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was because, you know, the reason I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't is because I kind of feel like he would try to put more spin on things, like saying, "Oh, because we did great in this, and because the Nintendo Switch is the best-selling not the best-selling console, that's still the PS2, but because the Nintendo Switch is almost the best-selling console of all time, and there is still a great interest in the Nintendo Switch, I expect that this video will do even better, if not as good, or if as good, or even better than the one." Like I feel like he would try to spin around and say, "Hey, look, we get these views because the Nintendo Switch is awesome and because my videos are awesome," things like that. And so, but he doesn't do that. He said he's more grateful, which is why I think he's sincerely grateful rather than just, hey, I like these views, things like that, which, or just like spewing numbers just to say numbers, just saying numbers just to say numbers. So that's why I think he's sincerely grateful, and why I think he, he might have a business major. He, or who knows, maybe he never took business, but I'd be curious to know if, yeah, if he ever did. So, yep. But then again, you could also say, hey, other YouTubers are good at other stuff. I'm not sure what would it be considered, maybe like writing or something like that, but I think it's more than just writing, like journalism. I'm not sure because it's like restating information. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what what major in college would Choga Conroy be the best at? Because he does a lot of research in his videos, but it's not like he's reporting on it. It's not like he is going deep into the game code, extracting files and things like that to discover. Oh, let's get that power up. To discover secrets about games. I think he gets most of the information from online and other sources, things like that. And he puts them out in videos, and he makes high quality videos because of that. But it's not like he's creating new discoveries that, you know, that would be like on the news. He's just, in my opinion, restating them in his videos, which is, and making them entertaining in a way. He's putting his own, um, he's making entertaining videos, informative and fun in a way. He's not just reading off what maybe like when he's playing a Zelda game. He's not reading what the Zelda wikis say. He's just he's explaining it, he's demonstrating it, he's making it entertaining. I don't know if that makes too much sense, but what I'm trying to say is that he makes it in a way where people want to watch it, and sometimes people don't want to read those kinds of videos, or read those kinds of videos, sorry, read those kinds of pages that have the secrets, even though they may enjoy the game a lot, they just may not enjoy reading over maybe like 70 web pages of information about a game, you understand? And so probably that's why technology like AI summarization and other technologies are starting to become, like popular, because people just are maybe in a way kind of lazy, or maybe they don't have enough time to read those things. And so, and maybe they don't want to do a further searches regarding more about the subject. For example, they want to know, okay, why did this happen, so they can just easily Google it, and they don't want to know the steps that led it to happen. So there's a standee over here. So that's the way I'm gonna grab that purple coin. I should have grabbed this one just in case it despawned. Yes, thank you. And so like other series, for example, I wish he would do, even though he's on, I'm not sure if it's on he's on hiatus or if he just retired. Um, but I wish he would do like a series that I wish he would do is not New Super Mario Bros. Either. Let's see, already did not. Did he do one on the Runaway Guys? I know he did New Super Mario Bros. U with the Runaway Guys, but I don't think he did the deluxe because that's basically just Toadette and the DLC, Luigi's DLC, which I already think they've already played it. Break time, floating wonder tokens. But I wish he would do Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I think that would be a fun game that he could do on his channel. Since in single player, it makes sense that he wouldn't do it with Runaway Guys, although he has done kind of like, there have been some series that he's done with the Runaway Guys that he has already done on his channel. For example, I don't know which came out first, the Runaway Guys version or his channel's version, but for example, Luigi's Mansion, he did it on his channel and on the Runaway Guys, you understand? So, although Luigi's Mansion is a single player game, he made it so that it was fun with his friends. So he didn't make the series like boring. He didn't, by himself. He gave informative facts and things like that. And the Runaway Guys, he made it more entertaining with his friends. Just drinking some water, sorry. So, yeah, that's kind of like, I wish he would do Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Hopefully he does. Valley Fall Noodles. I wouldn't be surprised if he also did, since I don't remember when he did Splatoon 2, but he did Splatoon 1 and he did Splatoon 2 series. But I would also kind of like expect in a way for him to do the Splatoon 3 game, since Final Splatfest has been announced. And which I don't feel like Splatoon, what is it called? Splatoon 3 has been out all that long, but I kind of understand they're probably getting, like, in year 1 of the Switch, ready Splatoon 4. And so it kind of makes sense in my opinion in that sort of way. And I think at first people were saying, wow, Nintendo wants to put Splatoon 3 before the Nintendo Switch comes out, but now that I see it, I think it makes sense. They don't want to wait that long for a Splatoon entry in the franchise to come out, unless they were... The only way that I think they could have done is if they released the Switch 2 or the next generation console, which I believe will be a Switch 2. They released it last year and they released Splatoon 2 in year 1. That's the only way I feel like they wouldn't have lost too much momentum of Splatoon. And the Splatoon 2 community and the Splatoon community in general was strong, but I feel like if you continue on the momentum even stronger, that's better. And so that's why I can see that they did it that way. I'm just trying to place my standee over here. What are these platforms? They look like, oh no, they look like a ship. Come on, I just went the wrong way. No, I should use the safety bounce one. Let me use the safety bounce. I felt like in a way, like that's the way to make the momentum stronger. And maybe I shouldn't be as surprised, but I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo... There we go, I forgot that I had the safety bounce. I'm kind of surprised in a way that... Come on. Yes, thank you. He reminded me that the checkpoint was there. I'm very grateful. Can you use the checkpoint like as a standee in a way? Thank you for placing... No. For placing your standee over there. I'll place mine over here. So what is this string? Ooh. What is that? Come on. Let's try to go there. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's so weird. It looks like a piece of string. I'm trying to look at it with... Let me look at it with my capture software because it looks so weird. I have kind of like my TV a little bit blocked off. I don't know what that is. Let me try. Go see. Thankfully there's no time limit. Come on. Let me try to see what that is. Somebody placed like a standee over there. I think that's what it is. Ooh, there's the Wonder Seed. Thank you, Daisy. So it's like the moon jump thing. Oh no, it's in slow motion. Ooh. I feel like my button presses are getting delayed. Come on. No! Yes, I kind of forgot that. I had... Oh, why did I go for that? At least it's a 1-up. I kind of forgot that I had the safety bounce. Let's see. That poor Goomba. Let's see. So when I do the spin jump, yes, I still do the fire flowers that way. Come on. Here we go. It just makes me think of that song. Here we go. Up the rails. Here you go. It's time to... Again, I forgot. No, 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 no. There we go. Yes. I got on top of there, and yes. There we go. We did a wonderful job. Oh, my standee helped Mario. 2 Wonder Seeds. We've been doing very good so far in this episode. We'll do one more course to hopefully make it 26 minutes. But yeah, we've been doing good so far. Ah, the bridge. I fixed the bridge, but I'm wilted away. I don't have any energy. What? You'll share some of your flower coins with? How will that give you energy? Alright, fixed. It won't break again, so you can safely cry. Are you just saying money is motivator? No way it motivates people to work, but I'm saying, wow. Have you seen what's happened to our palace? Ever since that kid got there, I've been too scared to get close. It used to be surrounded by so much pleasant water too. I'd spend the day chatting with my friends until my petals withered. I'm staying here until that kid goes away. So this is the final one we'll do, Color Switch Dungeon. And yeah, let's do it. Oops, I broke it. I don't know how I can break these pots so easily, but not so easily. Again, in the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which is a series that I'm playing as well. Come on. There we go. I could also probably hit it with my head. I don't know why I didn't think that. Wee wee. That's very nice. Sky's so nice. It could be a wallpaper in my opinion. You know, let me place standee over there. Oh, ooh. It's filled with water? There we go. Let's see. We'll play. That's a messy. I wonder if that's their actual name or if it's something from like the World Cup. Or if it's something that's inspired from the player that won the World Cup, which I know it involves the team, but still. Very interesting. Ooh, okay. Those are snakes. I don't know how I didn't see that. Also, that's how we see the blocks. If it's only special characters can only see it. Okay. Not special characters, but the unique characters. No way that's saying special in different words, right? But, you know, that's how we see it. So let's see, a key. Oh, a key that follows us. Okay, so let me just, oh, there's a pot. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen the key doors. I don't know which game they were introduced. I don't know if they were introduced in Super Mario Maker or something else. It probably was introduced in another game. I'm just bad with my memory. No! I thought they were fire. I didn't realize they were electricity. Okay, we need the medicine. Okay, what if we do that? No, that won't work. Excuse me. We gotta be careful, so I'm gonna use my fire flower. It kind of reminds me of a game. What is it called? It's an indie game, I think. I don't remember it, which had like colors as the primary characters. Remember, if I remember, then I'll put a picture of them in the screen right now. No, how did I miss that again? That was a close one. So I think that means Mario got his Wonder Effect. Oh, that time I got it and I didn't even hit all stairs. Okay. So I think that's a bad character. Tries to fall. Oh. Hey, but we can get Mario over here. Yes, thank you. I'll place my standee over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I like this. I haven't seen this in a 2D Mario game, the dark version of yourself. No, I tried to hit you. I'm sorry. Can I hit something at him? No, that doesn't work. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's do that. Let's try to go over here. I'm sorry, Mario, I couldn't help you. So this video is more than 26 minutes. But, you know, we can still do it. Ooh, he has missed. But I missed as well, so I don't know why I'm proud that he missed. Why I'm happy that he missed, because that means that I missed as well. That didn't look like, in my opinion, Yellow Toad, the dark version of Yellow Toad. That looked like Luigi for some reason. Out of every game that was in the Game Awards, which I think this game was part of, like, Game of the Year contestant, I'm kind of surprised that Baldur's Gate 3 won. But then again, I haven't played the game, so I shouldn't be saying that, because I really thought that it would be between Spider-Man 2, PlayStation Edition, PlayStation 5 Edition, I think. Because I think, no, I don't think it came out on PlayStation 4. I think the Miles Morales did, but not the Spider-Man 2 game. And I remember that people were complaining, maybe they were mainly, I shouldn't say PlayStation fanboys, because that's what people say, but I think they were more like PlayStation, you know, supporters. I think that's fair enough to say. PlayStation supporters were saying The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is gonna win because Breath of the Wild won, and it's the sequel to the Breath of the Wild game. And I kind of thought the same, but I was like, yeah, it's either gonna be that or. But there were some good games as well in 2023. Like this game is good so far, but I just don't think. I think there were just too many strong games that year. Like The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I'm kind of surprised it didn't win, but again, I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 to say that. But then again, I think when I saw like the trailer, kind of reminded me of like Elden Ring. At least that's how the gameplay style, in a way, kind of reminded me of. I bet you that it probably is extremely different gameplay-wise to Elden Ring, but I don't know why I felt like it was very similar to Elden Ring, and I understand why Elden Ring won that year. But another thing that surprised me, I think it was in 2028 Game Awards, was that Animal Crossing New Horizons didn't win. I felt like, um, I felt like it didn't win because they wanted to show the Game Awards. They were just, The Last of Us 2, I think it came out in 2019. I really don't remember it, but that was, I think, the most controversial Game Awards of the year, because people were like, they already knew who was gonna win. They were like, oh, it's gonna be Last of Us 2. People already knew what the Game Award judges would pick, and they weren't too surprised when they did pick Last of Us 2, because people were expecting it. But I think what they did to try and gain this trust, the people, was pick an indie game, which again, I think it was a fun indie game from what I've seen in the trailers. I don't remember what it was, but I think it was two parents that were having a struggling marriage, and then they adventured together as small versions of themselves. It's a really weird concept, but I don't remember what it was called, the game. And I think even though it was published by EA, I think they wanted to say, hey, show a precedent that, hey, we really did enjoy the game, and we really are showing that we do care about, what people say. However, we also want to show our support for indie games, that we're not just going to pick the best AAA game. And I feel like that's maybe why. Would you consider? Yes, I would. Animal Crossing New Horizons as AAA, I would, but I feel like that's the reason why it lost, because they wanted to show their support for a game that was mainly indie, and say, hey, look at us, we're not favoring bigger companies, for example, like Sony. And I don't feel like they favor bigger companies, but I feel like people can misinterpret that because they chose like The Last of Us 2, and the reaction wasn't too favorable for them. Now, at least I don't think it was favorable for them, because you should have seen, at the time it was called Twitter, how they reacted to The Last of Us 2 winning. We did it, we made it through the dungeon. This desert has its share of mysteries and secrets. Speaking of secrets, I heard there's a badge hidden somewhere in the desert that will really get your feet moving. How did you hear that and I didn't hear that? You were literally on my head, and how did you hear that and I didn't hear that? Okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. We'll continue on hopefully in the next episode. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.